on some breaking news and very concerning news in South Africa is that the Deputy President of the Republic of South Africa, Mr. Paul Mashatile, collapsed and fell down. There's a lot of conspiracies as to why he fell down. Some are blaming it on a lot of different reasons: old age, sicknesses, vaccines. Some are saying it's the heat in Limpopo, because he was in Limpopo. He was in Limpopo in a township called Kangwamitwa. Is located in Zanin. It's a township very populated by Tonga people, and we know Mr. Paul Mashatile is married to a Tonga beautiful women. So I believe he was there on issues relating to something related to his Tonga wife. But I have a clip. I want you guys to watch what happened, how he collapsed, and what he said before he collapsed, because it's very interesting what he was saying before he collapsed. Take a watch.
Let us all recommit to the National Development Plan goal of ending poverty and reducing inequality by 2030.
So you saw, right, the Deputy President of South Africa fell down and collapsed. His security detail ran towards him and they helped him, they carried him, and I believe they were carrying him to his car or to a place of rescue, a place of safety, or maybe an ambulance, because I believe there was emergency there was people of EMS during that gathering. We saw them running around. So I want you guys to also watch another clip from one of the people who was sitting in the congregation, taking a clip of them carrying him. It was very serious. I don't believe this was staged. Take a watch. So you saw even people who were sitting in the gathering, they were also shocked. Hey, what's happening? This guy is the Deputy President. Hey, what's wrong? And there's still a lot of conspiracies what happened. But according to him, he is saying that he was poisoned, food poisoning. And if you don't believe me, you think I'm just speaking out of air. I have a clip of him, because later on that night, he went on after he got emergency help, he went on and gave a speech in the University of Technology, and he explained what happened earlier on in Tanin. So there's a clip of him explaining that it was food poisoned. Take a listen.
Thursday morning I was sick. I felt like I had food poisoning or something. So my office was very worried, because as I came back home, even in the plane, I didn't eat. So they were worried whether I would be able to come. So, knowing him, was already setting up a virtual platform. So I called him this morning. How are you? I said, I'm fine, Deputy President. How are you? He said, no, I'm feeling much better. So I said, no, I was thinking of setting up a virtual platform. So I said, no, I will go. God is good.
All the time.
All the time.
God is good.
So you just heard it from the man himself, right? You heard it from the man himself. He was food poisoned. He believed when he woke up that day, he was not feeling good. He was not feeling like himself. He was not feeling empowered. But he still wanted to go on with the day, because his presence is needed in different places. So he can't afford to be doing things virtually. But one thing that struck my attention is that he spoke about the National Development Plan of the ANC that is gonna be implemented from this period until 2030. But the prediction is that by 2030 everything will be done. Poverty will be eradicated, inequalities will be eradicated. So he was telling that to the people of Limpopo, that within 2030 or in 2030 poverty will be eradicated, and inequality will be eradicated. Do you know how far is 2030? If you don't know how far is 2030, 2030 is 6 years to come. A lot will happen in 6 years to come. There will be 2 elections before 2030. There will be the 2026 elections. There will be the 2029 elections. A lot will happen. You know, there will be World Cups before 2030 that are still going to happen worldwide. Rugby World Cups. There will be another Olympics that is going to happen before 2030. There will be another Soccer World Cup that will happen before 2030. But people must wait until 2030 for inequality to be eradicated, for poverty to be eradicated. And you guys, as the people of South Africa, you want to believe that. Hi, it is what it is. A speedy recovery from me, decent Q. I wish the Deputy President of South Africa a speedy recovery. May God bless him, may God be with him, and may God give him strength. And may he know that we don't lose faith in him. We still believe in his capabilities, and we believe things like this happen. People get sick, people suffer from heat and collapse, people don't eat enough food and they just collapse, people faint. A lot of things happen, you know. We don't judge. It's things of the world. It's things that happen. It's part of God's plan. That's how God wanted it to be. But it is what it is. Thank you very much.